came here to knock off a 13,000-foot peak.
It's beautiful, it's cold, it's desolate. It's perfect.
But it was something unexpected that would leave the biggest impression on me. Finding adventure was easy, but what I couldn't have known that first day was the shift in perspective that would envelop me on the final day, literally changing my relationship with time forever. Stepping onto the trail brought instant relief, a break from the grind. I was eager to explore this uncrowded national park, a sky island rising a vertical mile above the Great Basin Desert.
This is a pretty exciting moment for me. This lesser known national park has sort of been on my radar for a while, and the stars aligned to get me here. And during a great time of year, during the winter, when there's no one else to share this place with. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've ever been to a national park and been literally the only person in that national park. Pretty special.
The lower reaches of the park, like much of Nevada, is composed of arid scrubland, which transitions to pinyon and juniper as the road meets the trailhead. Further upslope, the forest shifts to a mix of aspen and spruce, before phasing into the subalpine environment, and ultimately the alpine tundra beyond. After several miles, I reached the upper campground and pitched my tent on the only snow-free spot I could find. There had been no cars at the trailhead, no footsteps in the snow, and I felt eerily, delightfully alone. The isolation meant there was no lifeline in the event of having an injury or hypothermia. This looming thought added gravitas to my every decision and heightened the sensations of this snow-encrusted realm that would be my home for 3 days. The next day, I would attempt to summit Wheeler Peak, the state's second highest peak and perhaps its most beautiful. Climbing mountains appeals to me for many reasons, not least of which is the binary nature of the accomplishment. You either summit or you don't. Success is often much harder to measure in real life.
Hope to be above 13,000 feet here in the next hour and a half, 2 hours. It's beautiful, it's cold, it's desolate. It's perfect. The end is in sight. I did it. Summit of Wheeler Peak, Nevada, 13,000 plus feet. Solo winter ascent. Damn proud of this one.
On the way down, I began planning for tomorrow, hoping to explore the area, namely the trees that grow here, including the 1,000-year-old spruce that blanket the mountain, and the limber pines, which can reach 2,500 years of age. And further up the mountain, the Bristlecone Pine, which can live for a staggering 5,000 years.
I know of no more palpable sense of anticipation than waiting on the sun to rise in the winter in the backcountry. I've got a few more minutes before the sun actually reaches me, but it's something about seeing that pink light up the top of the mountain and slowly creep down warms me up and lets me know that the shivering will end soon. All right, I think I'm nearing the Bristlecone Grove that I've been searching for. Real excited. Not exactly a rare tree, but pretty uncommon when given the niche they occupy and how scattered these groves are. What looks dead is very much alive. It's hard to imagine that this is my 47th winter on Earth, yet a tree like this could be experiencing its 4700th winter. Hard to fathom.
Seeing these bristlecone pines evoked in me a sense of awe and contemplation. This hardy species is a case study in perseverance and longevity. Being in the presence of something several millennia old warps my perception of time and minimizes my human scale concerns. We are creatures who possess the intelligence to examine our mortality, yet seem unable to reconcile the fears emanating from our impermanence. The fact that one day the memory of all we have achieved will fade. What began as a simple peak bagging exercise imprinted me with a new perspective. I came to summit a mountain, but I'm leaving with something more profound, a renewed appreciation for the evanescence of life, and for the days I have left to live, to learn, and to love. I strive to keep this in mind long after the trip, and to wield inner peace through the acceptance that one day I too will be forgotten.